only
these
Can we do
pictures
another
of it from
30190,
above.
please?
Looks really spooky.
Thank you. It's like,
Yeah, I feel like it's a good reminder of how dark it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, because just the ROV view looks pretty light down there, but
Yeah.
yeah, from above it's like, oh, there's little Herc with its little flashlight
Yeah.
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 in the dark.
Yeah, thank you for that insight, Sarah.
Sarah, did Mike get back or they skipjack?
What's that?
I said, did Mike get back to you or they skipjack?
I didn't ask what kind they are. I just let him know there's a ton of fish
whole
back there. You
school,
better check it out.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure, but I will ask him at some point.
It's okay. Shift's almost over. I'm going to run down and check it out.
And, oh yeah, I think they're still out
They
there.
are. I
They
just
are,
saw.
yeah.
Excellent.
Attracted to the light back there, huh?
Yeah, or we just emptied out refuse.
oh,
Interesting.
it's dinner time.
Yeah.
Second.
Yum.
So like on Herc, you could see when I get too ambitious, Herc starts to rock and get pulled off, and so it's the same thing. So like right now,
That means you're at the end of your leash.
I'm at the end of my leash,
Yeah.
and usually like if we have a really nice catenary in the tether,
Yeah.
there's no
No
strain on it.
No pulling.
Yeah, Herc is very, very stable, which is awesome for getting good shots of things like shipwrecks and stuff. But yeah, when I get ambitious and try and go too fast. All right, well, that's it for me.
All right.
I'm gonna tuck my tail.
Time for a
Run away.
rolling shift change.
Why are you tucking
Yeah.
your tail?
'Cause
You don't need to tuck your tail.
Switching over
You did-
it was-
shift now.
all right,
Looks
on
like we're going
XY,
through a
that's
watch
heading-
change. We're just going to be transitioning into the
Bye,
8
everybody.
to 12 watch. But yeah, we'll see you next time.
Thank you. Bye.
Check, check. Sorry about that. Didn't realize it was not muted.
That's okay. I think it was just me listening.
Roger.
Bridge nav. One more, please. Thank you.
You ever see one of these go splat on the camera? There he is on the camera. Cannot get any closer. Zoom in there, Aaron, and see his guts.
Should we zoom in?
Yeah, zoom in.
I don't know if it's going to let me focus.
Yeah, well,
Will
you
it?
can focus on a speck of dust on the lens with that machine of yours there.
That's like my Okay, I'm gonna go out so I can do watch switch.
Roger. Okay, we'll let him go. I gotta get moving here. I'm underneath you. Rumor is there's cliffs in our future. Yeah. Roger.
Video's on comms, but then all my watch change stuff over here.
Roger. Bonk, bonk, bonk. That mid camera is chunky. Are you online back there, Marina? Or who's in the back row?
Jacob and Brandon's here. Brianna's here.
Yeah, everyone.
Yep,
Nope.
we got everybody. Verena, you're on mute if you want to come on. ROV team, how we doing?
Yep.
TBD. So at the moment we're surviving. So kind of how I roll is I guess we're headed somewhere. But if you want to see anything, you can tell us straight, or you can just let me know and we'll get a close-up view. If I don't hear from you, I'll kind of do this on the way by, and we'll get a, we'll keep the whole show rolling.
So my understanding is that we're going to sashay over to the west along the summit edge. Is that what was passed to you?
Anna was saying something about go here and then there.
Yeah, so
I
we were
missed it.
just planning on heading downslope a little bit until you guys found something interesting maybe, and then maybe heading west along a contour.
Yeah, okay. So I don't think we need to go too far, because we're basically on the edge here.
Looks
Okay.
like there's a cliff here I can jump off and see if anything's
So are you happy to head
going on
west
edge.
from now?
Happy to head west. I'm not sure we need to jump off the cliff, though. Is it a cliff, or is it just a little...
I don't know. I won't find till I jump off.
Alrighty.
I'm going to brighten up Atalanta a little bit. There's some Herc. There's a little
Yeah, I want to
Atalanta.
be able to see that tether. I'm still kind of nervous about it.
Yeah.
Northeast, south, that way,
There it
west.
is.
Roger. We'll want to have Atalanta on the deeper side, which is to the south of me, 10, 20, 30 meters, unless I come back up the hill. And then we can go west. Oh. Seemed like a feature here. I thought we might follow, but I don't know. I'll come up the hill to the west here and see how it looks. I was promised a cliff to follow, and
Well, I'm not sure there really is a cliff here. If you look at the bathymetry, it's kind of a...
it seemed a little more like a, yeah.
Yeah, it's just going to be a steep slope. We don't want to go too far down the slope, though.
Roger, so I just came back up to the north 20 meters there, and it
Yeah.
looks not as
Is that a
exciting
scale
as
worm?
it did. I didn't see it.
No, it's back to your right. Looks like an eel pelt.
Okay, you can mosey to the west now. If you turn your heading west, yeah. Let's try 20 first, and I'll wait till Mackenzie gets her heading there so I can make sense of the sonar. My reptile brain can't process at the moment. It looks pretty benign, so we can do a longer step after that.
That's a big stalk.
Is that thing not coming around for you? Click this a couple times. That'll give it more beans.
So that's great. So we're just on the edge of the summit of Voigt Seamount, or Voigt Gio.
Seems like a pretty good time for introductions. What do you say?
Sure.
You may have noticed we did a shift change.
Come down a few
Are
meters for
you
me,
okay with
Mackenzie.
us jumping on for some introductions on
Sorry,
party
I'm
line?
having a hard time hearing.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
What's that?
Now I can.
Roger. You can turn up your volume there if you can't hear.
Yeah, I was trying
I can jump on there and do a little something. Hold on, co-pilot. So
Wow, now you're way louder, Ed. Roger. Sorry, Kyle, I'm just getting the comm sorted out here.
All good. This is part of the fun of around-the-clock science.
Yeah. Does anyone have the lower camera controls up back there in the back row?
Lower camera controls, meaning?
Oh, still camera?
The still camera?
Yeah, we got it up.
Jacob's got that.
That fuzziness is... You click it once and make it focus on that white thing. There, thank you.
Yep.
Maybe.
That white thing? That white thing, I think, is a glass sponge. We're looking at it on the edge.
I can't quite get there from here if I... What I was trying to say, Mackenzie, come down 5 meters. I need just a little more leash to come over here. That's better. Come down a couple more meters. See how Hercules is porpoising. That's because that's being telegraphed from Atalanta through the tether. That means I am at the end of my leash pulling on you. And the vessel is not moving. That's right. Let's move, let's try a 50-meter move.
50?
Shannon.
Okay,
Yeah.
roger.
Yeah, it is. What's
Oh,
happening is
that's
I'm,
nice. Can you snap?
Uh,
Yep.
sorry guys, I'll come back. So what's happening is I'm pulling too tight on the tether, and that's causing Atalanta to spin around because the tether's coming out the back, right?
Oh.
So as I ease up, Atalanta will come back around to its heading, and you can tell by the video porpoising there. So I'm basically, you know, I'm the dog pulling you on the end of its leash.
You need a choke collar, Dan.
I do. And so if you see the telltale is Atalanta's commanded heading will come off, and you'll see the red thruster lines. They, you know, they come on and off while Atalanta's holding heading, but if they're like solid out, it's given all it's got to try and you can also tell on the nav screen, I can only be about 20, 25 meters away from you. So sometimes I do that on purpose, like in that case, trying to look at the sponge. And sometimes I do it just because I'm not paying attention. So you can yell at me that you're pulling me.
The option is to go in, but I think it's going to be mostly sedimented. So I'm thinking that's what we should do, yeah. I mean, that was your suggestion.
Come back up now.
So
you're 9 meters, so we'll try and keep that in double digits.
So that's what they're thinking. They're doing, yeah. Yeah, so what's that, about 11 o'clock from the bottom? Okay, 10:45. Okay, good. See what we can find.
Come up a bit more, Mackenzie. So what also wasn't helping is I was bringing Hercules heading around into the current here. So when we, that's good on coming up for now. I'm still porpoising because when we're trying to look at something, we get close to it. If we're facing into the wind, I can just let go and the ROV will push itself away from the other way. I have to thrust back, which will disturb what we're looking at and have bad visibility.
I can get you a different headset. Stand by.
So yeah, this is a glass sponge, and you can see the firmer stalk, and it may be from sponges like this. As we were coming up the seamount, there were stalks all over the place from sponges that had fallen down a long time ago, and it may be from critters like this one. So it's a glass sponge. I don't know the particular group that well, but I wonder if the orientation tells us what the dominant current flow is up here. It's a tiny little shrimp on it. See the ripples in the sediment?
Yeah. Current direction? Maybe?
Could be, although it, yep.
So when we're looking at the sponge like this, you think that the current, it's like orienting itself to the current where
into the current,
it's like the flat side.
Yeah, the flat side would be to the current because it's trying to capture what's in there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting to think about the depth we're at and the fact that it can create ripples
Yeah.
like that in the sediment, right?
There's
So,
already, yeah,
so this is substantial current at times.
yeah. Definitely interesting. And we'd be going along the ledge because currents are going to be coming up the side of the seamount where there's going to be the most food, most nutrients for them. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sediments are probably 4Ms in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those remnants that we saw lower down, it looked... We're working through all the comms.
It's broken. Yeah. Pilot just took his headset apart.
Verena, those ones that we saw lower down, they almost look like they had ribs, like the...
Yeah.
And so
This
what is it about the anatomy of it that makes it that way?
I can't tell you. So there is a glass sponge that has fluting out the side, and I don't think this is it. I think this might be one of the kinds that, because we've just saw straight sticks in the sediments. I think it just takes longer for usually when they die, the glass begins to shed from the more fragile parts, but it is glass, so it doesn't dissolve very readily. And as...
Check. Yeah.
Anyway, we can do more about glass sponges a little bit later. Oh, okay, we're hearing people.
Yeah, sorry, we had some technical issues here today. You seen enough of this sponge?
Yep, that's great.
Roger. I gotta make some tracks here. Can you hear me now, Mackenzie?
Yep, loud and clear.
Yeah, thought I was talking to my wife for a while.
Oh, Deanna's listening. Do you have that other headset you had?
It's sitting back there on the table in 2 pieces.
Great, perfect, thank you.
Right. Yeah, we can keep it going, thank you. 30 years this year we're celebrating.
Right on. We're 37.
Wow. 37.
Yeah, I figure another 5 or 10 years and neither one of us will be able to hear and we're in for life.
See all these dead bits in here, yeah.
Bonk. So you see,
Yep.
as soon as I touched the rock, the fish ran away.
So that's a little comatulid crinoid on the stalk of another sponge, maybe a bolozoan, but I'm not too sure.
I'm gonna mess with my camera here. What's that thing not working? See if I can get them both kind of lined up here.
Are those 2 organisms? Or
Yes.
Is it, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a sponge on, like the little puff ball on the end of a stalk. And then underneath, the crinoid is attached to it because it also wants to be up off the bottom where there's more food going by. And that's a cuskeel in the background.
Seems like the light pole ends further away than normal.
Yeah. I have the downlights off.
Well, we also have some bubbles or something in the bottom left of center.
Yeah. We saw those earlier. Ooh, is that my promised cliff? The reason we like...
Just a question I had for you, Verena. Is there any value in grabbing one of those fossilized, corals, or sponges we're seeing, or?
I had thought about it earlier, and then I'm not sure that there is.
Okay.
One thing about silica is it can't be dated easily.
Right. And the glass sponges would be the ones made out of silica?
They are made out of silica.
Glass
So
sponges, right.
that
Well,
you don't see glass sponges abundantly in the shallow ocean, only in places where there is higher silica in shallow ocean. But in the deep sea, silica is not limiting, and so the glass sponges are much more abundant down here. And you don't see the regular sponges we usually see on coral reefs and intertidal zones, which are called demo sponges. They're a very different group of sponges. They build their skeletons out of different materials, and they eat different things. Look at the bedding here.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it just doesn't look like lava flows to me. It looks more like,
Carbonate, yeah.
Yeah, it would be kind of, we haven't had any luck getting anything up here.
What do you want to get?
Well, a piece of a rock. Oh, there's something pretty going over.
How about a rock with a thing growing on it?
Well, give it a shot.
Yeah.
I suspect
just
the
that
rock is attached.
Yes, that's been the case most of the times we've tried.
I don't know if I'm, I don't know what the status of my manipulator at the moment. Should be ready to go. Let's see what happens. Oops, don't run over it, Dan. Don't run over it.
Oh.
Test complete. The rock appears to be loose.
Did you just kick it?
Visibility seems to be disrupted. I pressed the wrong button up here and caused the ROV to try and run over the rock.
We need chair lock as well as stick lock.
Well,
Now bring your iris down a little bit there on Atalanta. Try and get a better exposure. I am. I'm adjusting your video.
Roger. Ooh, that is one solid rock.
Yeah.
Tried.
Okay. Coral lives for another day.
Yeah. Just going to cycle the mid cameras. Also making me bonkers.
Are you seeing staggered frame rate?
Yeah. Just on that camera, it's been going on for hours.
Copy that.
All right, so as we make our way in the search of a rock and all other good things, I think I'll make sure everybody's comms work by making them introduce themselves on their microphone.
It's about time.
Tell us your name and what you're doing here in the control van today. And if you want to share something from the last, I don't know, 7-8 days since we've been in the van together that brought you some joy out here in the Pacific as we survey the Vogt seamount. So let's see, Sean, will you want to start on my left here?
Yeah, Sean McDuff here from the Mariana Trench Marine National Monument based out in Saipan. I started reading a book over the last 9 days, so that was pretty cool.
All right,
what book are you reading, Sean?
Yeah, what is the text you picked up, Sean?
It's a book about maps. The Deepest Map, I think, is the name of the book. It was on the vessel. I was looking at it and picked it up and started reading it.
Nice.
Right on. And we've got some great mapping data from the last week, so that's apt. Ed, can we jump down to video?
Oh, yeah. So I'm at the video seat, and in the last week, we've had a major transition in our stateroom. We have switched from golden Oreos to pecan sandies. Cookies.
You haven't been sharing.
No, I did. I left 4 of them on the ROV desk today.
They were gone by the time I got
Oh, I think Mike put them in his coffee. But always good to have a little stash.
Look at that.
Yeah, the cookies did start to go a little faster this week. I noticed that as well.
It grows.
Mackenzie, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. So I'm Mackenzie. I'm the ROV intern. And something exciting I've done in the last week is I finished up 4 final exams, and in about 2 days' time, I will officially be graduated from undergraduate.
Amazing.
Yay!
Big congrats to you, Mackenzie.
Thanks.
Not the easiest place to take 4 exams, so kudos.
Did somebody have to proctor them? How's that work?
One of them was online through Canvas, and then the other ones were just kind of honor system.
Nice.
Which was nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mackenzie's running over me.
Oh, yeah.
I need to quit. Give me just a minute here.
Look at this lovely guy.
That looks similar to the first one we saw.
Yeah, it does, and it has more branches, doesn't it? Yeah.
This is a full high five sponge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it might have little hydroids growing on it. Little
Associates?
furry bits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, the sponge that you see in the background is partly dead. So just the white part is alive, and the rest, the tissue has died on that.
Okay, I gotta turn and burn here.
And there is a brittle star wrapped around that sponge as well, little tendrils that you could see there.
Those are oporoids, right? Brittle stars?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
thank
correct.
you. Nice pirouette there, Dan.
Okay. Anna, you can move the boat now.
Start writing some stuff here.
Yes, please. Sorry, I got behind the curve looking at that, smelling the flowers there.
And Dan, when you're not breaking headsets in the control van, what are you getting up to?
Breaking ROVs in the control van.
Yeah. Yes.
Hi everyone, I'm Dan, sitting in the Herc chair tonight. What significant thing has happened?
Still have any iced tea?
Yeah, I have a whole bottle. I haven't opened
Great,
yet.
good.
But probably the significant thing going on that Ed's team was I broke out my first bottle of ranch dressing and put it in the mess room. And it's rapidly disappearing.
Yeah, those go quick.
Thank you for sharing.
It was very good while it's lasting.
I'm hoarding a bottle of soy sauce, but it's about time to break that out.
I can only go so many days without ranch dressing.
You know, it's week 2 of the expedition when we're 90% of the time thinking about food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually got my soy sauce in like early April at Don Don Donkey in Guam, so I've been hoarding that.
Can you come down a little, Mackenzie? I don't quite have.
Oh, there's some ripples.
come around. I was going to look at the little coral on the other side, but...
Bathypathes, I
Roger,
think that is.
Yeah.
I think I've learned from Sierra.
I'll give you a closer look at it once I get a little more leash. But meanwhile, I can take a digital still of it.
The anemone is rather a pretty one, too. So the rocks we're looking at, we actually don't know what the rock underneath is, but the stuff on top is a ferromanganese crust, and it precipitates out of the water. Manganese is very common in seawater, and once a few molecules get deposited, as it starts to nucleate and grow more and more, and it's here in the Western Pacific, it's also fairly enriched in iron as well, thus the name ferromanganese crust. And the crust can grow quite thick, apparently, on these seamounts, 10 centimeters or more. So it's be kind of interesting to be able to get in there to find out what the rock underneath is, which...
Push in on the bathypathes.
Coming.
Suspected.
Holding.
Yeah, well, we'll take a photo of it and get the expert who is on board to tell us a little bit later.
Coming on a little bit tighter real quick. Just might need a little bump.
Not quite a polyp zoom, but...
No.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to split the difference between the two cameras there.
But it does, yeah.
All right, coming out slow.
Roger, thank you.
Would have helped if I'd brought my coral cheat sheet with me.
I'll fly with my, looking out my left window a little bit.
Back to results page. Oh dear.
I wonder if we, you have a shortcut handy to that topside encoder?
I might.
I do, if you don't.
Crazy gorge.
The top side decoder, right?
Yeah.
Stand by.
I have a shortcut on the browser bar here.
Triclops. NDI quad 1. Yeah, I'm there. Network bandwidth is at 36%. Is that what you're looking for?
I was thinking maybe on the if you log in.
I think I'm logged in.
Then on the lower left, you should have a
Hold on. Log
reset
in.
device
No,
option.
I gotta log in. That's right. Typed enough letters there. Yeah. So bottom left, restart.
Yeah, but if you select channel 2, I think, which is...
Stand by. Yep, channel 2 selected.
Yeah, try and reset that one.
Restart, right?
The one on the lower left, whatever that
Yep.
is.
Copy restarting now. Look like it took it. There we go.
So
And
it resets all of them, but
oh, yeah.
does that make it happy?
Well,
No.
network bandwidth is at 100%, now 36%.
Interesting.
That looks like one of the euplectellid sponges here, like this little guy right here. I bet you it's you.
Tulip looking thing?
Yeah, the tulip looking thing. Hmm.
Oop, oop, oop.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Yes, it's
zoom in
actually
there, Ed?
identified from this area.
Look down at osculum and see what we see.
Hyalostylus. Believe what this guy is.
Did you copy it?
No, go ahead.
If you zoom in there, we'll look
Yep.
down at osculum.
Yeah, let's get right down the middle. Get my
See if anyone's home.
Yes.
I don't see any associates.
So actually that's a
Nobody's home.
good shot. The way the sponge works is that it pumps in water on the sides, and the water flows through all these little tiny channels and chambers where it extracts bacteria, and then the central osculum is where the purified water, stripped of its microbes and particles, then comes out again. And then there's another glass sponge in the background, which is a different one.
Coming out a little bit.
So yeah, that's
let's drift up a bit, get a shot of the other one before we get out of here.
There we go.
Yeah, it is.
Coming out.
But it's 2 kilometers away, so.
it's like this little guy here.
Oh,
tulip.
The one that is a bit concerning, though, is
anyway, one of those guys.
we should have more altitude on Atalanta than we have more altitude than we have Delta, and that's not the case at the moment, which means I'm on the wrong side, so I'm going to go this way up the hill a little bit, try and fix that. Fly back through my dust cloud.
Did we put a wrap in when we did a pirouette on that one sponge?
No, but I've since put half a wrap in.
Copy.
Always amazes me how you keep track of your turns and know how many coils you've got in back of you.
Right.
Yeah.
We have a
I can.
They cheat.
You're really good with the garden hose too, right?
No, the computer does it.
Right.
Yeah, we have a number here.
Oh, I
in
see.
front of us
I see. Gee.
But we are a little confused because earlier we had some telemetry issues, and when that happens, the computer loses its brain. You want to turn to the north, Mackenzie, and look north? You can chase Herc around a little. I'm kind of wandering, looking for stuff. So now your altitude is greater than the Delta, so you're fine there. That's good because I'm spread out, 20 meters away. We'll just kind of go.
Oh, there's a little tiny sea star eating that coral.
Oh, good eye.
No, it's not this guy.
Give me a second here. I'm gonna go.
But this
might
one.
have a predatory event.
Yep.
We looked
Predation
all over,
in the wild.
We looked all over creation.
See, it's like this, isn't it?
Have Jamie close her eyes. She doesn't want to see this.
Calyx.
Could be really. I don't know if it's a. I don't think so. Maybe.
Kind of hard looking right down on it. I think it is because I don't see any polyps south of it.
You can zoom in there.
Copy.
It's clean on the bottom, yeah.
Get it.
Oh, look at the starfish that's preying on it. See how it's a bamboo coral because you can see the segments on the right
yep,
in here. See those segments?
Full zoom. Full focus.
And the starfish has slowly been climbing up from the bottom and stripping the polyps off. That's like, kind of like, I guess it's not African lions taking down gazelles, but it's in slow motion.
Right.
It's kind of what's happening here.
We, when Steve was out here, we were hunting all over for this event, and he wanted to sample one that was where the sea star was actively feeding on the coral.
Oh.
And he wanted to
well
examine the guts of the sea star to figure out some, I forget what he was on about, but it took us forever to actually find one that was actively feeding, and we could sample as well.
That's pretty amazing. It's probably taken, I don't know, it could have been days or weeks to be able to get up here without falling off. But,
we're not, couldn't quite get close enough to, you can see they push their stomach out and wrap it around the.
Oh, right, of
Pretty
course.
disgusting if you get a real close look.
Well, maybe he's got his stomach pulled back in to use it for a bit.
No loud
That's
chewing sound.
impressive, actually. And another dead stalk beside. Yeah, the poor old coral hasn't got any defenses against that.
Yeah, who would have thought as a sea star is a predator?
And it's got a couple of little crabs, like squat lobster or chryso. Oh, geez, I've forgotten the group of them. Chrysopeltidae comes to mind, but do you know them, Bree? No? Okay.
Okay, Anna, we're good for that move now.
Do you mean Chrysogorgia?
No, that's these are little crabs that are living on the coral.
Okay.
And it's
It's got the port shot.
let me see if I can find. Go back to main page. Arthur.
Sean, can you think of any shallow water sea
There it
stars
is.
that actually prey on
Where it should be.
other creatures?
I think it is Chirostelloidea.
Yes, that's what I just came up with too. So one of those.
Oh, is that lights?
With
Yeah,
their
sorry,
long.
I turned that down lights off.
Anyway, I think I'll just leave it at family, okay? Chrysostelloidea. No, Chiristelloidea.
It looks. Feels like we could move up the hill a little bit. So it looks pretty muddy out here.
Oh, is that a sea cucumber off to the right there? Yeah, it looks like there's a sea cucumber trail that's coming along here, chunk, chunk, chunk. And the little dude in the sediments there. Pretty well camouflaged. Little cuskeel, not very happy.
Let's do 30 meters northeast.
Where are we headed?
Get us back in the rocks there.
How is it that sea cucumbers get from place to place?
Well, you're looking at it. For the most part, this is what they do. But one of the things we've been seeing on this dive are the swimming sea cucumbers. So most of them are on the bottom, just trucking along. And then a few of them, which we did see when we were coming down, they can swim.
And then the ones on the seafloor, they're using little feet to...
Okay, so you saw the
scrape
feet. Did you see the feet on the sea star?
Yeah.
Okay, you take a sea star, you pull it out and zip all its arms up with the little legs on the outside, and then you put it down as a cylinder, and it's those little legs that are called podia that now let the sea cucumber move along.
And they work in pairs like that?
No, they're just, no, that was my two fingers. No. So sea cucumbers belong to the echinoids, which are based in a 5 symmetry pattern, like the 5 arms. And if you look carefully at a sea cucumber, you will see 5 ridges around the body. And that's, yeah. And the same thing with a sea urchin. Now it's just come up in a in a ball, but there'll be 5 pieces coming down around. It's an amazing phylum of adaptation based on pentametry.
And how about the ones that are swimming? Are they have a similar adaptation? How does it?
In terms of, oh wow, those those are so modified that I'm not even, somewhere in there you will see the 5 symmetry, probably in the mouth parts, but that's a good question. I don't know the anatomy of those very well. Maybe we'll see one again. We can look more closely.
Jacob, any observations on the geology of the Vote seamount that we're seeing here at the top? We are at the plateau, right? So we're about 1,800 meters. What are you noticing?
I think we're like right on the edge of the plateau, but I think what I'm noticing are these like really low bait like patterns, and it doesn't quite, since it's a guyot, and like we know that it's not, it was previously an island and then eroded and then, experience of subsidence. We know that these probably are not basalt flows that were just coming out of, the top of this very flat, seamount, but instead it's probably carbonate crust that's developed over time, either through its precipitation or through the development of coral reefs and then kind of...
Oh, they're just starting?
Their fossilization, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I see. Okay,
but we don't, again, like Verena said, like we don't really know what's underneath the ferromanganese crust until we take a look at it, so yeah.
And what do you think, I mean, what accounts for those rock samples that we've been trying to collect? We're finding they're pretty firm and stuck in there pretty good. Why is that?
My guess is that, if these are carbonates, kind of something I've thought about, and this is just pure guesswork, but it might be that the ferromanganese crust might like preserve the carbonate better since it's not maybe being dissolved as actively by seawater if the, maybe, I don't know, but it could just be basically just like a lack of weathering because of the ferromanganese crust, and so they aren't not falling apart or they're not becoming brittle, so they're harder to break off.
Turn your auto heading off. Thank you.
The bases of old sponges.
Oh yeah.
It's like there must have been a whole little city here.
Yeah. Yeah, I was meaning to ask you that. Do you think there, at one point, these like, this is from when it was at a shallower depth and there was like more?
Downlights.
No, I think we're looking at millions, here.
Or just
this is
time.
hundreds of years of, and that it's been down at this depth, and so those skeletons, the skeletons could be hundreds of years old, because the corals, the sponges themselves are very old, very, very slow growing. And so there's nothing to stop these, like you just said with the calcium carbonate, these, they could be thousands of years old, right?
Right.
I mean, what's going to erode them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like these look like they were already covered with a lot of crust, these ones. And right down here is what I'm looking at.
It actually might not be a terrible idea to try to pick one of those off, because it looks like the ferromanganese crust is kind of like continuous right there. Be able to get a better idea of what's underneath of it, or is,
I'm not sure we'd get down to the base rock, though.
No, but...
Which is really what we would like to do.
Yeah.
Let's go 20 meters north. Yes, please. And click in your...
yeah, I don't know.
Click in your auto heading, please, Mackenzie.
I don't know. Maybe if we get Hercules to stamp on that edge, it might break off.
Oh,
Tucson.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a pretty thin edge.
Oh, now you've done it, Hercules. Nope, we're tail to tail because
Uh-oh. Oh dear, there goes 100 years of growth. No.
pilot error.
Definitely.
I got a little close there and
He's sorry, little sponge. He's really sorry.
panic.
Oh. Might be worth kind of grabbing the part that fell off. I don't know how valuable that would be.
It would just shatter in the claws. It needs
I could pick it up, put it in the box.
You think so?
Absolutely.
All right. Give it a break. Try for it. I mean, I guess it's shed it now, so.
I'm waiting for the, we're moving the ship north, so I was trying to put Herc's porch under the ledge there, and kind of perch, but
right.
That sponge is
perch the porch.
Perch on the porch. I don't quite have enough leash to.
Be good to get an image of what it came from. People identify it by the morphology, and then they look at the spicules in the, to really get the good identification, you have to look at it microscopically. But it's nice to know what it came from.
Taking pictures of it there with the black background?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Got some good ones.
Should get a little relief here in a minute as the ship moves to the north. I'm going to pick up the sponge and pry some of that stuff off the rock. Come on, Herc, find a spot. So your altitude's going to get a little lower. If you do come up, come real gentle because you'll pull me off the rock. So you're all right for now. We can go right down to single digits. Where are you going, Herc? Where are you going?
Where are you going to go with this, Dan?
I don't know.
Forward?
Let's see if we can get it or not before Hercules runs away. Got some of it.
Woohoo.
Zoom in on his spicules there, Ed.
Coming in?
Yep.
Something like...
Those are called oscules, the little holes.
Yeah.
So that's...
That is almost impossible to focus on.
Yeah. It's these things, I just don't think it's one of them.
I'm going to come out a little bit because I think you get more detail.
front box, Mackenzie?
Can you retract me?
I don't know what we got in the front box. Anything?
No, we don't have anything in the front box.
Rest salads.
That's good.
Thank you.
What do you think that coral feels like to the touch? Is it brittle? It looks like it easily breaks off.
It's a glass sponge.
Sorry.
Glass sponge.
Glass
so
sponge,
it is very brittle, actually. Although it's got, this one seems to have enough articulation that it's not snapping.
I got some in each box now.
I am just looking up, trying to get some idea of even what family this belongs to. So, there's a handy little pictorial guide that's Noah has put together that helps people like us.
There's quite a
like
few
me.
Categories to
Yes,
to
there
sort
are
through.
a lot of them. Oh, maybe it's not a Faria, it is. It's just, don't think so. Those are the ones with the big barrels.
Okay, you can come up with your meters now. And spin back around to your left and look at Hercules. You want to try and get one of those little nubs off of this rock?
I think we changed our minds about that, but if it'd be possible, maybe kind of slamming the bottom of Herc down on that ledge there, because it looks pretty thin.
They're talking about doing like a caisson move on the edge of the
Yeah,
slab
that's
I don't
not
know.
happening.
Okay.
It's not a hammer.
Oh, that's reasonable.
If you saw the amount of components and wires inside the bottle, you would know why that's not an option. But I can try and break a piece off with the manipulator.
Oh no.
Good thing you asked and not me.
We were doing that once with Ropos, and the boss came in, and that's exactly what he there was a more like a WTF moment, and then it was like, it's not a hammer.
Where do you think I learned it, Dan?
Yeah.
Kind of. Oh. Yeah, let's see.
I don't think so.
Oh. Wow, that is thick crust.
Yeah, I think it could break one of those little nubs off.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Probably like, you can reach that one.
Yeah, totally. Break me. You want to zoom in there?
Yeah, coming in. You want me to just stay on the wrist? Like there?
Yeah, zoom in a little more. So
Coming in.
Yeah, that's
Holding
perfect.
there.
Awesome.
Well, maybe this one's more like it.
Half sponge, half...
Oh.
Huh.
Half encrusted manganese, but I don't know if you got any rock there.
Oh no.
Is that what you're after? Or?
I mean...
Go ahead, say no.
Let's take a look at what's
I mean,
left
it's not what
on
I was
that.
after, but it looks pretty
Where's the scar at? Oh, there it is.
interesting.
You know how many millions of years old that is? How much the manganese crust, what is it, millimeters per million of years or something like that?
Yeah.
There's several millimeters there.
I can come in if you want.
Sure. It's a very
Right
old,
about there.
old sponge in there.
Yes.
Wow.
Look, we saw something like this, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Coming out.
I can put that in the front box as well, or one of the little ones.
Sure.
Wake Island, that's not very far from here. That's where it's identified from. Tretaplura.
I I don't have no idea what they put in the starboard box.
The only things in the starboard box, there's some rocks in A and E.
You can zoom in
And
there
then
if you want.
the sea star is
That-
also an A.
Is the sea star an A? So where do you want this sample? Go
Would you
ahead.
rather forward or starboard?
Probably want to starboard just to avoid the glass sponge from floating out, maybe.
So starboard
the
B would
the
be
front
good?
one sank. You can zoom right in there if you want.
Yeah.
Coming in.
Sorry.
Starboard B.
Oh,
Critters
yeah.
Yeah, looking for
Starboard
some
B, right.
associates.
Wait till I swing around a little bit, Mackenzie, and then
Thank you.
okay, you can slide the box open a bit. Starboard B.
Crikey.
If I do a rack focus here, there we go.
Oh, yeah. It's got little, they're zoanthids. Little colonial zoanthid on it. That's
Okay,
rather cute.
close the box, thanks.
It's,
Coming
isn't
out a
it
little bit.
amazing what, you know, what can, the relationships in these animals down here.
As soon as you get off the seafloor, everybody wants to be your friend.
Yes.
How do you think they found their way onto that glass sponge?
Thank you.
Little larvae in the water. So I called them colonial because or clonal maybe, because it may actually be a colony that only a few arrived and then they split and make more and more. But larvae are dispersed in the water column, and often the larvae cue to what it is they need to settle on. So somehow being able to sense that there's a sponge around in the water and get there.
Rina, do you think if there's a bunch of these that continue to attach that it becomes a disadvantage for the sponge? That's part of the life cycle of being down here in the deep?
Yeah, well, that could well be. That's a good point, because I'm not sure there's too much benefit the zoanthids do for the sponge.
It adds weight, takes away their...
Takes away food. Yeah, yeah. Look at the sediment that's collected in it too.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like it's weighing it down as well.
Oh, actually, oh, no, there's a little, it's been eaten. So there's a little dude right at the top of the screen, right up here, that has, it's a little trail. It's a polychaete, or it's a...
Sorry, I'm talking to Lynette there about our recovery. Are we done here, or you want to keep looking?
Oh, it's okay. Sure.
Coming out.
Yep. There's always somebody that's going to eat you.
Yeah. Oh, come towards you and you can come up. Let me see, I got to spin the other way here though. Chunk of rock pretty close to Atalanta. But a down light's going off. Disruptor lights. You'll have to come up a bit, Mackenzie. So as I come towards you and under you.
This horrendous name.
Oh, wow.
Of course, it's a script from law school.
See that tether in the background there? Come up a little more.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
It's Atalanta's
oh, it is. Oh,
connection.
I got all excited.
Oh, that's one of the swimming, right there is one of the swimming holothurians, and that might be another one way off there.
Yeah, we had one on the camera earlier. I don't know if this, I'll wait for this one to come by. I'll turn the downlights on it.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
This
can we
one's
see,
really cooking
can we
in the
see the
current.
5?
I think this one's going to come by us pretty quick.
Yeah, it's
There
coming
he
right
is.
towards us.
Oh,
Auto's
watch
there.
out,
See, it's got
buddy.
a,
Look out for that camera.
Watch
see, it's got
out.
seams down the
Bonk.
side. Oh, I don't know.
Doc.
He slimed the camera, did he?
Yep.
I don't know, but you might end up finding there's either 5 or 10 segments around, but I don't know. Can't see. Poor little guy, the most excitement he's had in his entire life.
Touch the eye of God.
Here's another one.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of breeze coming up the hill there.
Yeah. Well, you normally would expect more life up here, right? Because there'd be current bringing things by.
I'm going to see if I can just pause on the rock here and you can get a dramatic BBC background picture of
Yes,
that.
that's rather beautiful. So this is a sponge that was, I'm guessing a little bit what it is, but it seems to belong to a group of sponges that was photographed on Wake Island, seamounts around Wake Island, which isn't terribly far from here. And the name I pulled out from the pictures that look similar is Tretopleura. I always feel that if you don't have a name, you really, there's just too much mystery, even though somehow it connects a little bit better. It's like knowing the name of a person. Somehow you can connect to it a little bit better. In the case of organisms, though, names come in an order of systematics in which if we know the name of the species, in this case I gave a genus name, but that genus belongs to a family, and the family belongs to an order, and the order belongs to a class. So you can begin to understand relationships among the organisms if you have some idea of what it is. So you begin to know how they're related, and if you know that, you might have some idea how evolution has, along evolutionary lines, where they've diverged from and who is further related from somebody else. And just gives us an insight into history and going back many millions of years. Looks like a pair of gloves,
That's
doesn't
what I
it?
was going to say. It's amazing. It's almost like trying to catch all that stuff. You're putting up 2 big hands.
That's right.
Except they're backwards. Okay.
Spooky.
West.
Very nice. Oh, that guy. Oh, yes. There are some nice sponges here. Not as many corals as I thought, but that's okay. We're doing well with the sponges.
No, not yet. I'm talking to myself. Get the ROV supposed to be going west, I think. I'm moseying that way. Come up a little bit more for me, please. Kind of want to, if I had my druthers, I'd go north up the hill.
Well, when we peeked over the edge,
that was boring.
We ended up in a sediment plain.
Oh.
So that was why we came back to go along the edge, which is more hard substratum.
Roger.
I'm really surprised we've never seen any loose rock that we can get to in all this time, except right at the beginning, down deeper.
Yeah.
Jacob's sharp eye.
think someone came and welded it all down for millions of years.
Yeah.
Someone's been here before.
Down lights off.
Thank you.
All better.
We check this out. Kind
Yeah.
of just that area. Looks like we might have some loose rocks down there.
Possible loose rocks. You should be able to spin around and look at Herc there. You're bored.
Look at that beauty. So that's another euplectellid there.
I'll
take a photo of that.
Sponge.
We could pull a piece of that slab off the top there, tabletop.
Yes. That looks so unnatural, doesn't it? Amazing.
I think you could get a piece of the tabletop there.
No. I doubt it.
I was thinking there looks to be some kind of like debris underneath the...
What were you thinking about?
Like...
The guys at the bottom?
Yeah, like right kind of what you're over right now.
Oh, yeah, right. Look at this little guy here.
Yeah.
Maybe that's too thin. Maybe that's crust. I mean, we really need a chunk of rock. Looks...
Duster. I'll poke around and see what my bet would be the tabletop. Bet you a beer.
Oh.
So that little dude is
bonk.
This one.
Solid.
Careful of the sponge.
Can't reach that one anyways.
That's by the pictorial guide says that's a Saccocalyx thing. This lovely one here.
Too far away. Wait, there's a way.
What about?
Yeah, I have to nudge up there close. You zoomed in or?
Me?
Yeah.
Just past the housing.
Roger.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of the system. I'll have to check.
I don't know, I'm a little close. The sponge is in my way. Under the sponge, the razor thin stalk. What one were you?
Yeah, maybe that one. Let's see. Oh, no. Oh, is that a bit of a wiggle?
Really?
Yeah. Hey!
You got a chunk of it. Ooh, that's exciting.
That's the perfect rock that Bill was going to draw earlier, I think.
Well done. Well spotted, Jacob.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that one would go.
Oh, yep. Thanks for the heads up.
It's a pretty good Williams grip, too.
Totally. Line grab, too.
All right. You got some good pictures on the SoCam?
I imagine we could put it with the other one in B. Do you think we could differentiate them off?
Yeah. I would hope so.
All right.
A little
one's
stuff.
round, one's not a sponge.
Exactly.
B.
Yep.
Yeah.
Zoom in on that sponge if you want.
Thanks. Yeah, go ahead. You do your thing, I'll do mine.
I'll do that.
Yeah. We can,
Over here.
What kind of rock do we think that is?
It
A round one.
looks. It looks.
Sorry, B. It was B.
Yeah.
B, yeah, B.
Roger.
That's why we're collecting it, to find out what it is.
That's the end of my rock
Encrusted.
expertise.
I don't
NB.
know who, maybe that's this guy, which is,
Okay, close that.
what do you come up with? Do you, could be an amphidiscella. I don't know. It's got a little bit of a slouch on one side.
Yeah, I'm curious if that has to do with the current. I mean, it seems like the adaptation for these individual is to kind of get themselves in the way, right, of this kind of strong current. So
Yeah, no, you could be right. Look at that long, skinny stalk. I mean, it's such a, it must be so heavily calcified to be able to, I mean, not calcified, silicified.
Let's do the base.
It's amazing it stays on the rock.
Yeah,
too.
right. A little small
Not much
attachment.
of a base, yeah.
Yeah.
Turn my iris down and do the zoom out.
Right.
Coming out.
do you see a large
The last
variance
sample
in
was 34.
the currents in this kind of area? I mean, does it stay consistent over long periods of time, or is it
Hold on a
changing?
sec. Can you tilt back up a little bit?
Sure.
Well, one thing
What are you
people are
after?
sometimes
Keep
surprised
going
at
up.
is the fact that there are tidal
It looks like there's a
currents
little tiny one
tides
starting
in the
there
deep
on
sea.
the right.
So the currents
Doesn't it look the
can
same?
change direction
Right.
Right
and
there.
change
Yeah.
intensity. It may be that there's enough current modification by
come
the
back in
shape
30
of the
years.
seamount that there is definitely a strong direction, and the ripples in the sediments that we see rather suggests that there
Full light.
tends to be a strongly dominant direction in the current here. But it very likely gets stronger and weaker with tides. Yeah.
That stick down there was loose too. I mean, did you see it bounce when I touched it?
Yeah, that's okay. I don't think it'll really tell us too much.
An old piece of coral, crusted coral,
Except
or crusted sponge,
it's
sorry.
a nice souvenir. But we're doing science, right?
Science.
So how is it, I mean, what is the tidal sort of system? How is it determined when the tides are shifting or the strength? I mean, you can tell me you don't know. I'm just, deep sea tides to me do feel like.
But it's the same thing everywhere,
Yeah.
right? I mean, the
appendage
whole
on the top of the
ocean
fish.
basin
Do you see
and
that?
the entire globe is governed by tides, which is the moon, sun, pull, depending on who, in apposition, in whatever. So we have water that is changing levels in the ocean, but which means it's also shifting water masses from one place to another, and the shape of the particular basin that is happening in will determine how strong the tidal currents that are generated from that are. So it's like trying to get water from one place to another, and you have to go through smaller, through channels, so you generate currents. In the deep ocean, it's the same thing. The whole water mass is fluid.
Right.
So it also gets governed by what happens at the surface. The surface of the ocean is going up and down, and it does affect, the pressure and the movement at the bottom. It's funny, you don't think about it, but sometimes you're sitting there and you suddenly realize the currents, you've been observing something and you realize the current has just changed direction, and comes down to the tides.
Yeah. And it's, that tidal shift at the surface is related. I mean, those are the same forces at play.
That's right.
Yeah.
But the extent to which it's happening at the surface versus the bottom in terms of timing, that I can't.
That's a fascinating question. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Thank you for helping with the macro.
Yeah.
I know you're a master of micro too, so.
Right. Not exactly a physical oceanographer either.
What about Atalanta?
Nice view.
Yeah.
I'm going to change your iris just a little bit on Atalanta. Give me a second. Just try not to blow out the light. Still let you see the tether. Nice shot.
Yeah, it's behaving at the moment. The boat's not moving, so we're more comfortable with getting the glory
Yeah, you
shots.
can see the current going. His arms are being swept, swept along there.
So do you want a closer look at him?
No, I'm good.
Roger.
It's all right.
There is a little coral here.
Yep.
There's a wee coral.
Couple of them.
There's a, what do you call the bushy ones again? I can't remember. I gotta turn on the down light still. Should remember that name. You wanna push in on that?
Yo.
We should know.
Oh,
the
look,
name of
we
these.
can. Yeah, you should. But we can count polyps.
Yeah, I can come on.
Tentacles on polyps.
1, 2.
Well,
1,
actually,
2,
Is
3,
there a
4, 5,
shrimp
6, 7,
fin
8.
there? What is that red thing in the back?
Shrimp.
Is the shrimp?
so that's the kind of guy
Partial.
that I was talking about earlier, the little squat lobsters that are adapted to living with corals. So yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's an octocoral. That's as far as I get it.
Still partial. And coming out.
Are you all the way in there?
9. That's all the way in.
That's the polyps.
Look at the eye on the associate.
Yeah. Little crab there. Squat lobster, they're called. But they're actually galathid crabs. Related to hermit crabs.
Huh. We're drifting a little bit away. Oh, no, we're steady.
Yeah, I'm pivoting on the Orion.
All right.
You can see in the other camera there. Really brilliant having.
So very often you'll find the most abundant animals on a seamount right near the summit or on an abrupt edge. So we're on the edge of the geo here, and the currents do tend to be higher because the flowing current in the ocean has to get over the geo. So you end up with an acceleration of the current as all the water has to squish over the top of the current, so it gets accelerated, and you get a higher current
sorry.
around the edges. So that was one of the sea pigs, wasn't it?
That was
Or blended, slightly blended sea pig.
That was a thruster test.
Yep, got it.
Looks like a brittle star wrapped around.
It is, yeah.
Maybe 2. No, it's probably 1.
Yeah, they're certainly bundled up for the night, aren't they?
Yeah. There's not that much of a tidal exchange here, is there?
Yeah.
It must be a foot or 2 at most.
Oh, you mean the
slightly ripping?
Yeah.
Yeah. Compared to, you know, 30-foot tidal cycle.
Yeah, and most of the currents we're seeing here are actually the seamount effect, not tidal currents.
Yeah.
That's I was talking about that just in terms of change of directions sometimes.
Yeah,
but you're right.
That. I've seen it in the middle of a dive, where all of a sudden the current's going, and you get a little period of slack between it too.
Zoanthids on that thing, or is it a coral? I can't tell. You can push in a bit.
Yeah, there's a
right?
little coral underneath with its sulfuroids. Oh, no, it's a...
What is that?
It's a coral that's been taken over by zoanthids, isn't it? Or am I...
I think you might be right.
Am I right? Maybe not.
I think so.
Gonna come in more. See what we got.
No, it is, yeah. Oh gosh, what's that group? So, no, they aren't zoanthids. They're, because you can see them at regular intervals.
Oh, yeah.
So it is, yeah, yeah. I just can't do corals. Sorry.
Okay, we'll get out.
That's why Sierra's on this cruise. You can save the pictures for her.
Upside down.
Yeah.
Jump for that rock. Bonk.
Full wide.
I'm gonna have to make a little dust coming out here. I got a little close to the rock.
Wow.
How about, what, we're supposed to be going west, right? 20 west? Yeah. Keep following the feature here. Tail lights off. Disruptors.
I'll put you back in autos over here.
So just in case anybody at home is looking for continuity, I think we'll finish those introductions we started an hour and a half ago. And Anna in the front row, you want to go ahead and jump in, and then we'll do our science team here in the back row. So we're sharing our name and our role, and then something this past week that brought you some joy.
Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm Anna. I'm a navigator today. And 2 nights ago, I saw a really nice moonrise that I wasn't really expecting. It was really low on the horizon and red. It was very cool.
Oh, was that when we did that XBT?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was super.
Ed was there too, yeah.
It was disorienting.
Yeah,
it was so
weird,
low.
Yeah.
That's probably good.
All right, Brianna, go ahead.
My name is Brianna. I'm the data logger for this watch. I think something really cool that happened is I did my first ship to shore, which was really fun.
Oh, those are fun.
Yeah.
But still no sea spiders.
Yeah, no. That's less fun.
We're feeling good about sea spiders. I think we're gonna find one.
I mean, I hope. We have a few dives left, you know, so fingers crossed for the rest of this expedition.
You're putting all kinds of good energy into the universe with those ship to shores too. So
yeah.
we've been connecting with a lot of kids, a lot of eager students. So that's been super fun.
Yeah.
Jacob, how about you?
Well, my name is Jacob. I'm in the second science seat for this watch. And something that has brought me joy this week is probably being able to present work I've done from previous crews on the same boat.
Good for another 20.
Yeah, getting some new ideas about what to do moving forward with it. So, yeah.
Yeah, Jacob rocked out his PhD presentation for us. Incredibly well versed already in it so early on, so that was pretty sweet. Verena?
Hello, I'm watch leader with a power team here. And for me, over the last week, it's been meeting the people on this vessel and just the tremendous variety of backgrounds and interests from the staff on the ship itself all the way through to the the interns and the visiting one-offs like myself, and so it's pretty incredible, and actually trying to remember people's names, that's probably a challenge for most of us, but we're getting there after 1 week. It's pretty good, but it's a wonderful community that has to get together very, very quickly, so it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't know it only been a week. There's a lot of shared laughs, and it's been a lot of fun. So I'll round out the introductions. My name is Kyle Mentor, and I'm the SCF, the Science Communication Fellow on this watch. We are the 8 to 12 watch, and I thought my big joyful event would be seeing a white-tipped shark, which I did yesterday, but then it actually turned out to be sharing that with some first graders on Saipan that I've worked with and taught, and seeing their excitement this morning. So that pretty much filled my cup up all the way.
Nice.
Yeah. I didn't have any video for them. They didn't seem to mind too much.
But you showed a nice video of, what was the shark?
The 6-gill.
Oh, the six-gill,
oh,
yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they get pretty big.
They're huge. Yeah.
We were diving next to Vancouver in the straits there, and that's where the babies are. The little juvenile 6-gills. They're like this. They're really sweet. They're only about 3 feet long.
Are their tails long like the adults?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep, saw quite a few of them. Ooh, there's a little hairy sponge.
Wow, these are cool.
Yeah, that's a pretty one.
We had a question from somebody online wondering about why it is there's so few corals and sponges when it seems they have plenty of space to grow at a very stable environment.
Did you say something, Dan?
Yeah, you can push it on the sponge.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, so the density, as a matter of fact, there is a very high density of corals and sponges on the other side of this seamount. There was one dive there about 9 years ago, and there's a little, do you see the little tiny...
associate?
There's the little crab inside. Yeah. That's rather sweet. Yeah, that's beautiful imagery. So I had been expecting more corals and sponges on this side, but so overall it relates to the delivery of food, and as I think about it, in the bigger picture, we're actually on the downstream side of the predominant flow in this region, which is from east to west, and we're on the west side. And I've just been wondering whether that is just not delivering quite as much food to allow a really dense population to grow. But the truth of the matter is the densities we're seeing here right now are much higher than they were 200 meters down, where we're not on the edge. So There's lots of space. There's just not enough food. That's the limiting factor here.
Just getting some focus real quick.
Oh, it looks like a precious. Nope, not that.
See if I can get the center disc. There we go. I seem to have better control of zoom right now, Dan. Just an engineering note. Like, here, I'll show you. Like if I come out slow, it's way slower than it's been before, which is really nice. See that?
Yeah, it is.
And then I can actually stop it without it being abrupt. Let me try and do it.
Total Ken Burns.
Yeah.
So
that's what I was going for.
Scientific name for these are ophiuroids, and ophius is, I believe, Latin for snake.
Okay, Mackenzie can start.
And you can see why with these arms.
Around the coral.
When we're perched
Could
in
be
there
Greek,
like that, if
actually.
you're coming up,
Not too sure.
Yeah, I think I got that.
And so are they feeding with those arms stretched out?
With the arms, yes. Well, actually, they also pick up extra food that's trapped by the coral, and they sort of they take the arms around the coral and pick up detritus. And often it's stuff that the coral doesn't want, and then the brittle star picks it up and cleans up the coral.
Come up another 5 meters.
Holothorian.
I'm not zoomed in on one of these guys yet.
Oh.
I can get hurt to hold still here. Okay.
Oh, coming out.
I slipped. Sorry.
That's all good.
Okay, try again.
What do you got, the Orion wedged in somewhere?
I don't know, something. Pan left you. Where aren't you going? There you go. I love it when the Zeus just pops when you get that last little...
Look at the reticulation on the skin.
Yeah, you get the detail that you...
We cheat because we have a focus peaking monitor over here.
I don't know what it is. So, is it polychaete? Is it mollusk? Is it a giant apelacophoran? No, it isn't, because you would see that was furry.
Do you want lasers?
Well,
we good.
And it's got a central intestine. Which end is the head, guys?
I'm going to say right.
This moved slightly.
Yeah, I think the right side.
Yeah, I do
see it.
Yeah, look, it's got little tiny tentacles. Nope.
Things.
Nope.
Tiny things. Huh.
Why is the coloration in the middle lighter, that sort of yellowish orange versus the outside?
I'm guessing that's its intestine and it's taken up sediment. So you can see it inside, but I could make up something, but I don't think I will. I don't know.
You would fool me no matter what you... I mean, the edges, too, on the top, it looks almost like you can see, like, not veins, but like roiling sort of, I don't know, some kind of structure to it.
Well, hopefully somebody out there will give us a clue.
Comes and goes.
It's moving.
Or I could sit here and watch it all night.
coming up.
Anna, what time do we have to come off bottom if we make 25 meters
There's
a minute
lasers.
on the way home? And we're 1,800 meters deep. 18
Oh,
and change.
hold on a minute. Oh wait, do I have it?
Oh, it's actually fairly large.
ROV map. Open.
I mean, if
Yeah.
I
Here
had
we
to
go.
guess, nudibranch?
Where would you start? I mean, you said there's what, like 5 categories we're going down. Where's the highest you have
1870.
confidence you know the family or
Animalia.
Animalia, yeah. Well, I had that one already.
This one? Do you see?
Oh.
What's that? An hour and 10-minute ride to come up. Roger.
It's a Holothurian
So we got another hour.
Palopetides. Palopetides? Yeah, Palopetides. It's a Holothurian.
Wow.
A holothurian?
Yeah, those are
I came up with 73 minutes.
It fooled us.
So much for that. That's really interesting. Can you you'll write that down on the log?
Yeah.
That's great. Good for you. It's amazing what little pictorial guides can do. Like bird watching in the deep.
Ooh, sweet.
You want to go look at the silvery, slimy swimming thing back there?
It's like a
Some of the growing things here.
eel. Maybe.
No, just
Sometimes
keep
they
moving
have
along. That's good.
very
Just keep
interesting
moving?
Yeah.
teeth.
I'm just
You
gonna
still on lasers on? What the heck?
I don't know what's going on with a headset somewhere. Okay, I think I'm good for 20. Yeah, sure.
Anna, what was your answer to Dan about off-bottom time?
It was 72 minutes, about 4 minutes ago.
Okay. That level of precision. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so I think.
Okay, no, that's about quarter.
Around 10:45.
Yeah,
that
that sounds good.
Oh, shoot.
So maybe we can do another half hour along the edge, and then we could head inward and just see what the...
Summit again?
Well, I was thinking we could keep on for another half hour and then head northeast onto the... onto the top.
I think I'm pulling on you there, sorry. I shall wait. Sorry. turn off those downlights again. Forgot and left the porch lights on. You'll have to come up a bit. There's single digits now.
It's somewhat of an abrupt edge, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I'll take another 20 if you're ready.
Bridge now. Hi, can we do another 20 meters, 20 at 270? Thank you.
If I get below the ledge, if the current stops pushing me to the north so radically, but you can kind of hold your head down under the
Ed, what's your go-to deep sea playlist?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but something jammy.
I'll pop the lights on here and we can look a little closer while we're waiting. I don't quite have enough leash to scoot along the edge there.
Seems appropriate.
Pushing on a little crab
Yep.
lobster. Okay. So cute.
Squat.
Whoa. Weird.
That's full.
I don't hear anything.
It's not blue. It's my own thing over here.
Interesting how the dead sponge gives substratum for so much life, right? They're not on the rocks. Even though the rocks are sticking up, these little guys want to sit on the organic substratum.
So like encrusted zoanthids on there? Is that
Yeah.
all
Yeah, the little
bumps there?
tiny things.
The really small
Come all the
things.
way in, yeah. Hold on, there you go.
Yeah, those are zoanthids, and you can see the connection between them. But the little tiny things almost look like tunicates, but I don't believe they are. They may be some other kind of a small sponge. Another coral in there. Oh, this is another one of our, this guy right here, the little white stalk.
Oh yeah.
That's a carnivorous sponge. It catches copepods
Huh.
and envelops them in moving, it has a bunch of cells that come out and encase the copepod and digest it.
There's another
Turn your
one.
lights down a little, Mackenzie, here.
There's another one just at the top of the screen.
Yeah, yeah.
A couple more. Okay, I've got some leash to mosey on now.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them on there.
Yeah, you can do another 20. We'll keep it moving.
Almost looks like tree branches that have come down, doesn't it?
It does.
I think underneath this little ledge too, you could see some of those that had fallen before, that had collected there. That seems to be a common thing. It's like every edge they grow up on, and then eventually they'll fall just below.
I mean, like the debris pile there.
Yeah, exactly. And then eventually those are likely to get swept away farther down. All right, Jacob, so tell us, how old are these rocks? That's the question on everybody's mind. We know they're old.
I mean, we probably would just have to get the age of the Pacific plate in this region, which I think would be like, what,
130.
130? So probably younger than 130, but no younger than like 100.
Million years is what he's talking about.
Yeah, million years. Not that would be a bit frightening.
Yeah.
And is 100 million years considered really old for rocks, or more on the younger side, or?
It's more on the younger side, but for like oceanic, plates or crust, that's pretty old. Like I think the oldest is this plate that's been trapped in the Mediterranean, I think, and it's like over 200 million years old.
Oh, I didn't know.
Huh. But
otherwise, this is the oldest over here. So we're talking mid-Jurassic, which is a long way back. So this seamount is headed towards the Mariana Trench. You know, come back in another, what, 10 million years, and it'll be going down the trench and coming up in the volcanoes.
Right,
right?
and then becoming a new seamount, perhaps.
I'm going to add that to my calendar real quick.
Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, it's just such a fascinating system in the whole Mariana area. There's a geologist, a famous geologist at University of Texas, Bob Stern, who's written a paper called The Subduction Factory of the Marianas, which is about the whole business of pulling down the plate and things like these seamounts going down and then being the water being squeezed out of the sediments, and eventually, and it's heating up, it's forming the volcanic arc, but meanwhile, interacting with the Philippine plate, so we end up getting a bending in the plate, which is seafloor spreading in the back arc, and so it's just a very complex area, which has attracted a lot of interest because of its the dynamics.